Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld and Dragon's Perch Colony. This time with 100% more audio. Last episode we had the audio issues and we did some things that you can see in the highlight reel that I posted. I won't go through them. Watch the highlight reel. It's not that long, it's 6 minutes, so you can watch it. I did notice that I didn't have this to allow sewing, probably because of when I did the cactus, I kinda selected this one. Okay, today our pawns have pretty good moods, and our worst thoughts are shared bedrooms, so that's what we will be working on next. Bedrooms for everyone, especially Blade and Kristen. That's a 2-for-1. So let's unpause the game and start building. Now, what I will do actually, let's plan this out, shall we? Since we have more furniture, I am going to put some pretty big things inside. So that will be a bedside table, that will be their double bed, and another table. I want them to have a fairly large room. So up to there, that will be a dresser. I guess there's no way the door will be centered here, will there? Anyway, that will be a dresser and a light, maybe. Some potted art and maybe a sculpture, so that will give them a pretty squared off room. See, like this, and yeah, we get the more or less central door. The bed will be offset, but there's no helping that. I also want to give them a bathroom, so that one will be a bit shorter. We'll do like the toilet and a basin. And do I want to make it this big? I mean, I guess, so that it will be a pretty square building. So then I'll put a bathtub here and put some art or something there. That seems definitely pretty nice, so let's get started with the walls. And then we'll just copy this over for others, even if single pawns will be getting double beds in their bedroom. That's fine. Do I want to make that door out of wood? How are we for wood? We do not have good enough wood. I would rather leave the wood for the beds. Therefore, more steel doors for us. Let's speed up things and get that bedroom done. Meanwhile, they're finishing their rec room and dining room, which should be enough to get us a slightly impressive, decent dining room, slightly impressive barrack because of the smooth floor. And if we look at Blade, he should have actually not Blade. I want someone who did some joy recently. Joy filled, but apparently your rec room isn't decent. Why? Well, there's a bit of dirt, but that shouldn't really affect much. The slabs are only 1, I notice, and the tiles are 3, but I do like the look of slabs on the outside and tiles inside. It's actually not my favorite. You will see my favorite pattern in Blade and Kristen's room. Sleepy time. Our kitty is still alive. I don't know for how long. They can't be trained, which is sad, but they will hunt without me having to train them to. And they keep people nuzzled. Oh, he's actually bonded to Blade. She. That's amazing. We might actually want this female dromedary, actually. We'll try to tame her, because female dromedaries produce milk. And since we pretty much will leave her to roam the desert, I don't think she'll be a strain on our resources, and we can always kill her if we get too low on food. Anything else we can get? Not really. Any wood? No. That is a shame, and we do not have that much food. We are low on food. However, the rice will be coming in soon, so that's not a problem. We finally got the heal root planted. That was a mistake on my part. And Blade is getting us some more steel. We don't need a lot of it, but we definitely want a little bit more. I want to make sure our wealth doesn't go up too fast. But it will have to go up for the rooms. It will go up a little bit faster. Keep these iguanas coming, because people like meat. And if they don't have to go very far to hunt, that is all the better. Oh, here's some steel. We should get that. Is this our dromedary? Yes. Oh, and a ready saguaro cactus, so that's more wood coming in. Might come in handy. Oh, a rat self-tame, so that is food. Because rats, they can be trained to release, but since they're pretty weak, it's not worth the food and time that it'll take. So we'll just slaughter it and cook it. There goes Garrett. He saw to the... Ooh, heat wave. Heat wave is the reason why I am researching passive coolers. Actually, we'll need Bodegazilla to prioritize researching. How are we here? Okay, we've built the structure. Now time to do the floor. So what I really like to do is the usual slate slabs on the outside, right? Even in the bathroom, yes, yes. And then grab these circular tiles and do the middle, and they just look pretty, I guess. It reminds me a lot of Portugal, which is weird because I usually do not like Portuguese architecture, but that's neither here nor there. People are starting to wake up. Bodegazilla, what are you doing? You are hauling, just as I have told you to. It's a lot more priority to haul things than researching, but that would be normally. So I actually want you to be exclusively on research for now. Get that passive cooler coming in before people get too overheated in their barracks. Low food just went away, and we have a dromedary. I do want to keep this dromedary more or less restricted so people don't have to go a long way to get it, but I also want to give it a lot of free places to roam, so just gonna haphazardly give it an area here. Also, I just forgot to set my timer. I always forget something. Oh well. There it goes, timer is set. We have wasted some resources. That's okay, Kristen. I do not hate you for that. We have plenty of blocks from which to make our bricks. Just get you and Blade a nice little bedroom. Ah, right, the door. In the door, I do like to put some mosaic, but neither marble nor granite. Just so there's a barrier, so like here, there's more slabs, and it kind of blends in. I guess that makes some sense, but the mosaic tiles do look a lot better. If only I could get Garrett to give us some slate. Come on, Garrett. Good boy. Here we go. Slate, slate. That is nice. Has this been added to the home area? It has. Our power situation is still very, very high, and actually, since we can, I am going to add a light to the fridge. About here. So I want them to put most of the food closer to the kitchen. There we go. Kristen eating some food. Let's see, pain, sleep disturb, yeah, because people are waking up hot. Yeah, I know, I'm working on it. Actually, Bodegazilla is working on it. should be relatively... Okay, I guess there's not enough airflow from the freezer. And this cooler cannot keep up with the heat wave. That is very, very bad. So I'll add another cooler. If at all possible, do we have the components? We do. Blade, please hurry up. Don't let all the cold go out or all the heat come in. That depends on how pedantic you get. Okay, so their bedroom is almost ready. Here you go, we have a cooler. I'll put this to -3 because this one will be just a helper. This one will be doing most of the heavy lifting. Things are not getting much better. Oh, dromedary. Actually, I don't want to let you in the buildings because you produce filth. And filth is bad. I would also like you not to be on the berries. You can eat the rice, but not the berries. These are not your berries. There we go. Things are looking up. It's already night, so I'm not gonna move the beds right now. But I will start by making their bathroom. That'll be toilet, basin, and the bathtub. And I don't know if I can make this owned by more than 2 people. We'll see. More than 2? No, more than 1. Definitely do not want it owned by more than 2, just more than 1. There we go, Garrett intro. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, people, you share that bedroom. A friendly AI from your past named Charlton Lightstone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. If you travel to the ship, Charlton will take you off. Charlton will take you off this RimWorld to the stars. So this is our end goal. Let's see where it is. Takes a little bit for the world to load. And it's here, as far away as possible from our home area. That is normal, that's how the algorithm works. However, since we have the camping mod and way less than 100% of the world actually generated, we will have a relatively easy time getting there. But that's for the future. First we need to get our food situation in order, and we need to get pack animals, which the dromedaries will help us get. Even though I have packified animals, we'll most likely be counting on the dromedaries. One pawn is idle. That is bad. That means Bodegazilla can go back to his usual duties if he wants. Yep, cleaning. Meanwhile, Garrett now has things to do. Blade and Kristen are on a date, the scallywags. Let's see, Kristen, Blade, yes, we can set up more than one owner. That's perfect for us. And I know for now it's unfair that they have the best bathroom actually, but we'll be getting everyone their own bedrooms. Shakla. Let's see who Shakla is. She's a fast walker, a masochist, that's good, and straight, that's neither here nor there. Sickly child, and then a paramedic, that seems character growth right there. She's good with animals and great with medicine, growing and research as well. Her combat skills are crap, but that is fine because we can always raise them. So, can we rescue Shakla? Yes, we can. We have a free bed, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna make it medical. Did Bodegazilla? Yes. Here we go, bring her in. Hopefully she'll join us. I do not really have a prison room, so capturing her was a little out of the question. Oh, and I did want to move the bed and I didn't. Oh well. Another time then. Now we have chocolate to care for. Let's see. Oh, alcohol addiction. She'll be feeling miserable for a while. Solar flare and a raid. A group of tribespeople from the Kambashada of the cave. That's 2 people coming from there, so they'll probably go up. That means we'll have Blade come here and Garrett. Sure, we'll keep Bodegazilla back for backup and Kristen safe and sound behind some rocks. Just in case, let's slow things down. See how this goes. This should go well. We overwhelmed them a lot. Shooty shoot shoot. Go up. Move move move. Kristen, go. Attack. Okay. Blade got a little bruise. At least it wasn't a stab. And we've won. Killed them. And unfortunately, we will have to bury them. I'll bury them here next to the outhouse, because that's respectful. At least people will visit the graves, and we got some alcohol, so I guess if Shakla joins us, she won't be in withdrawal for that long. Here's a male dromedary. We'll tame him as well. With a bit of luck, he will breed with our female, give us baby dromedaries. And while people sleep, let's speed this up. Nights so far are a bit of a boring time, so before I forget, let's reinstall that. And get some furniture going. So first things first, we want a standing lamp. And we want, from more furniture, we want a dress. Marble, so it's white on black. And a marble end table here. And a marble end table with light here. This will make this bedroom a very good place to rest. Let's see, do these have beauty? No. I guess not. So that's fine. I'll use a normal... I won't use a normal RimWorld one. I will wait for more marble blocks to be produced. Yeah, all this sand and stuff. I think this is a bug because this sand... the big part anyway, these are here, but this big part isn't actually there. Which is extremely weird. But Gazilla, could you clean up their bed? Yes, thank you. Kristen, Blade, perfect. Shakla, how are you doing? You are healing, that's fine. You getting food as well. Things are still a bit hot, but the heat wave has passed. That's very good. Blade and Kristen are idle. That means I definitely need something for them to do. Kristen, can you tame? No. Oh, you probably have nothing to tame with, do you? So... do we have more agave that we can harvest? We have some. Definitely not a lot. Here's some more. And poplars? Not yet. The people have been buried. That's good. What else do we have? We have this for Blade to do if he wants. And Garrett, what's your thing? You are a grower and you're going for the agave. There we go. People aren't idle anymore. Bodegazilla proving me wrong once more. That's fine. So Kristen and Blade's bedroom is done. And at this point we can use Blueprint to just copy it. Yes, can be bedroom 1. That's fine. Sand. That is perfectly fine. We do not actually want sand in our colony. I'll keep the rooms a little bit separated so that we have a little space to use for if raids come and whatnot, hidey places. I'm going to keep this colony pretty open until later. When the raids start getting bigger, I'm gonna start closing off, especially here, since we've already determined that most raids will be coming from here and here. It's not an impossibility that will come from here, but since the first 2 came from there, it's a bit unlikely. This rice is almost getting done. And hopefully we'll soon have what we have here. Oh yeah. Let me fix this growing zone. Can always use more berries. All the berries in all the soil. Get those planted so that we'll have our food. Now something else I want to do, and for which wood is relatively important, is compost, because compost will allow us to use this terraforming mod to turn this soil into rich soil. For that we need a fertilizer, which is made in this compost bin with compost. So the micromanaging on this would probably be better done with the manager, but like I said, I'm mostly avoiding using the manager, especially at this early stage. Later, when there's more things going on, I'll definitely use the manager to get this colony running a little bit smoother. How are we doing on steel? We're still doing decently. What about components? Actually it's faster to see here. We have 3 components. So that means we should be mining. Actually, I won't be mining them yet. I'm actually, yeah, let Blade deconstruct these first. That'll be better. Actually clear the animal area here so that our dromedary doesn't filth up the place. Yes, good job everyone. Tattered apparel. Well, people have been idle enough that I feel like it's about time to make a tailoring station. So we'll put it here. Yes, it's outdoors. We'll have a workshop once people have their bedrooms. Our generator has gone down. That's okay because our power is doing pretty well. And speaking of, we should actually connect these batteries up to the bedrooms, because things will need power. We'll also need plumbing, which we do not have right now. And on that note, as soon as they finish this, we are going to start on the plumbing. Dromedary is sleeping, eating a rice plant. Not ideal, but okay. Actually, wait, no. The cat can go wherever it wants. Oh, so that's our wild dromedary. That is perfectly fine. Who is on handling? Handle. Garrett and Bodegazilla. Well, Garrett, will you? Yeah. Tame that dromedary with the last of our food. Let's see what else. We have another female here. We'll actually hunt her. Some cargo pods which have a bunch of meat. Well, That was a wasted dromedary, wasn't it? Collect that agave. Let's have to keep on top of things. There's a saguaro cactus. That is ready. Another one. Guess we should just, yeah. And a Z event, which means fire! Blade is the only one who can fight it like that, but Kristen can be drafted into fighting. You cannot. Bodegazilla, you are capable of scary and firefighting. Blade, you are mostly our salvation. Don't get burned. Oh, our standing lamp got destroyed in the explosion, Kristen. You're free to go. We'll need all of that repaired. That's a perfectly fine thing to have. So not a lot has happened this episode. We got a raid, we got fire, and we built Kristen and Blade a swanky little bedroom. The next one will probably be for Garrett, I say. We're going with seniority here. And then we'll make one for Bodegazilla. But that will be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And if you would like to support the channel, consider becoming a Patreon patron. I will see you next time. Goodbye.